We were dreaming of an FA Cup run, but that ended abruptly at Colchester. Now all eyes turn to the FA Trophy. Can we do something in this competition? Roll intro. Hi and welcome to episode 6 of Non-League to Glory. I'm Adam, and on today's episode we have our home game against Curzon Ashton in the league, and then we're at home against Ebbsfleet in the FA Trophy. We have lost to Colchester 4-1 in the FA Cup, so those dreams have been dashed, but now we could have a run in the FA Trophy, and so today's episode will be focused towards that game as we get there. Since you were last with me, we've had a lot of rearranged fixtures, postponements, etc., and so a lot of the fixtures have changed around somewhat. Last time you were with me, we drew 0-0 with Southport, and since then we've won 3-1 in the FA Trophy against Blyth Spartans, 4-1 in the league against Gloucester City, 3-1 against Spennymoor in the FA Trophy, and then 3-2 against Blyth Spartans in the league. That was followed by two less than impressive performances, but managing to get 2 1-0 draws against York City and Darlington. As for the goal scorers, you can see that we've had Angel with another 2 against Blyth, Tal scoring also, Otranto, Kimpioka, and Angel with another 2 against Gloucester, Chori Johnson with 2 against Spennymoor, and then Ibrahim Tal with 1. Blyth Spartans with Kimpioka and Junior Selle, and then Chori Johnson with another goal to give him 3 and 4, and Umberto Otranto with another goal against Darlington. In today's game we'll play Curzon Ashton first. We don't have much news on the front, with regards to transfers. We have sent the goalkeeper that we had when we were already here back to Chester. He wasn't happy, wasn't getting the game time, and he wasn't as good as either of the two keepers that we brought in, Billy O'Brien and I think Adrian Fernandez, who's a former Real Madrid keeper. The league looks like this. So York City are top on 53 points. Alfreton, that's us, we're on 51 points. But you can see that we've got 3 games in hand now, and that's because of the postponements that we've had. So we're sitting in a really good position. Angel now with 15 goals. Umberto Otranto is pushing ahead in the average ratings, and Angel has got 2 more man of the matches to give him 6 now, and is also in the average ratings. Billy O'Brien's now keeping more clean sheets as he moves up the charts in the clean sheet competition. But we're at this level where postponements are happening, so you can see today Boston and Kidderminster's game is postponed. Most of the other teams do tend to be playing their games though, so there is only oddments that are being postponed. But today we are playing Curzon Ashton at home, and this is the team that we're sending out to do it. So O'Brien in goal, we have Chori Johnson, Ibrahim Tal, Pietro Romano and Gideon Adu Pepra at the back 4. Van Korvenberg with Gautier and Otranto in the centre, and Samba, Angel and Kimpioka up top. On the bench we have Fernandez, Cork, Selle, Fontana and Bainbridge, and we are going to get underway. This is a game we should be winning comfortably. Curzon Ashton are right near the bottom of the table, 28 points, and not faring so good. This is a game I would expect us to win comfortably, not just by the odd goal. A 1-0 win, something like that. This is a game we should be winning for 3-4-0. And we've got Romano now, and that's a soft ball that's picked up. He does pick up that one there. VC, Kimpioka and an early penalty, 18 minutes on the clock, and Otranto should be stepping up to take this. Otranto scores, and that is 1-0. He has missed another penalty, but that is his 12th goal of the season. And it's a good goal too. Otranto with a free kick now. It is dangerous, Angel, and it's popping around there, but they get it away. 11 shots on target already. Curzon not causing us any problems at all at the moment. Those are famous last words, though. That could come back to haunt me. Angel's running through now. It goes wide. This will take us, I don't think York are playing today, and so this will take us to the top with a couple of games in hand over York and set us up into the coming fixtures. And it'd be nice to get a good gap there, especially as we try to get a run going in the FA Trophy. A couple of wins has put us through, but Ebbsfleet will be a tough ask there in the conference. That's a long time ago. They're in the National League, and they should give us a stern test, like we found out with Colchester, expecting us to do something, and we ended up losing 4-1. I'm pleased with how things are going. 16 shots. We are limiting Curzon Ashton. 2 chances here, so this should be a formality. I am disappointed we're not another goal here just to put the tie beyond doubt, because we can always invite Curzon in. We have been known to drop off in second half in certain games, and the front three aren't having amazing games either. We are going to change that up, and we are going to bring Selly on, and Fontana is going to come on. We're going to bring Gautier off, and Bainbridge is going to come on for Chiori Johnson. And I do want them to play. I do want to demand more here. I do want them to play with some vigour. This second half seems to be going away from us at the moment. Kim Pioca now, straight at the keeper. 23 shots and we remain just the 1 goal. It is still a win, but we do invite teams that haven't looked great to do something, and here's one now, and Smith, and that's lucky to get away with that one. Saunders back in. Reckless challenges flying in there, but over the top, and it comes to nothing. Throw in now. Adu Pepra. Otranto. Pepra in. Kim Pioca. Now Bainbridge. And we have. Oh, it's disallowed. It's disallowed. We let them in there again. He is clearly offside, but we do let teams that shouldn't be getting back into games away back in. Kim Pioca, and that's a foul, and he's going to be sent off. They're down to 10 men. We've got 3 minutes of injury time. This should be a safe 1-0 as we now prepare for Ebbsfleet. So now at home to Ebbsfleet in the FA Trophy. Ever since out of the FA Cup, this remains the trophy that we're now focusing on. Our league form is fantastic, and we are really on for promotion at the moment, but now going into Ebbsfleet, I really expect a performance coming into this. They are a league above us. They are currently 12th in the Vanarama, mid-table, not pulling up roots, but by no way are they going to be an easy team. They do have a few non-contract players in there, including Cody McDonald, who's was good at this level in the FM 2019, and also Sam Wesley there. But we have assembled a team that should Boto Biarbi as well, just noticing just there. But we have assembled a team. In fact, let us scout Biarbi. So we are a team that I'd expect to put up a great performance in this competition. And we're gonna Romano suspended, so we're gonna bring let's bring Ferrari in. Court will remain onto the bench, but other than that, it is an unchanged, because we've got Garmendia suspended also, so it's, and Najari injured, so it's going to be a fairly unchanged team. that plays Ebbsfleet from our last game. So calmly, come on lads, show me what you can do here to keep this run going. Unlike the other games that we've seen where we should be running over teams in our league with the squad that we've created, this should be a much tougher task, and highlights should be few and far between. We have had 4 chances and are starting to control possession, 3 of those on target as well. Yet to see a highlight from either side. It would really be good to have a run in the FA Trophy, not least to get some money into the bank, so that we aren't ending the season in so much. I think we were predicted to be £600,000 in the red, so a nice little run in this will give us a little bit of extra to ensure we're not in any trouble going into next season if we are still with Alfreton. Keep going, we can still win this. We're certainly not being outplayed as things stand at the moment. Tal tackles, that's an easy one back for O'Brien. O'Brien lays out to Ferrari. Ferrari over the top to Angel, but it's easily swept up by the defence, and now they try to break, but Adu Pepper is comfortable there, back to O'Brien. O'Brien out to Tal to Otranto over the top, and Angel's through, and Angel scores his 26th goal of the season. Otranto with another assist, and that means that we lead 1-0 in the FA Trophy. We're only just after half time though, but Angel has done so well when he's given that ball over the top. Johnson, Angel, Otranto, Kimpioka, Gautier, Johnson again, plays in. Van Guvenberg went for the spectacular. We do need to be thinking about fitness, because we do need to keep our league form going, so an eye on that as we look to change and freshen up now without sacrificing. Angel will stay on. We are going to bring Fago on for Adu Pepra and Fontana for Gautier again for the second match. In all honesty, I'd be happy for this to stay as it is and not much of the highlights. BRB straight at the keeper there. To go through here would be really good as we focus then on the next round. And I really should stop talking. It's 1-1. Frankie Sutherland scores with 10 minutes to go. We are now in a game. And they really haven't caused us too much trouble until I spoke. Note for future Adam, don't count your chickens. There were some positives playing the bigger team. Didn't think they went to replays. That means we will now play Ebbsfleet, and you know what? Let's play the Ebbsfleet game on this save. So as a bonus, we have added this game in. It is the replay against Ebbsfleet, so this is a third game that we'll play on today's episode. And the team that we set out to do this job is O'Brien in goal, Bainbridge, Tal, Romano and Adu Pepra at the back, VC, Gautier, Otranto in the middle, with Kimpioka and Samba supporting Angel. We still have a suspension for Garmendia. Chiori Johnson is also suspended, and we're still waiting Najari to come back to full fitness. Ferrari is still a little tired, so he misses out, and on the bench is Fernandez, Cork, Selly, Fontana and Feig. And we're away from home today, so it's quite a bigger task than it was in the last game, and so the pressure I don't want to put onto them as much. Nothing specific to say, just to tell them to have a good match. So Tranto has scored a couple of goals from out there from free kicks. VC doesn't get it too far away. It's Wilson in, and they're 1-0 up already. It's Alex Reid that scored. And this could be us out of the FA Trophy. We do seem a little panicky. The VC ball wasn't cleared out, and that's the first opportunity they've had, and it's gone in. Romano, Kimpioka, it's a weak cross. We are back in, and there's a goal. And that's a different... oh, it's disallowed. It's a shame because you don't see him score too many like that. They're normally over the top and trying to beat the keeper. That was a nicer goal. Dyson. Corner to nothing. Grimes keeps it in, and the highlight comes to nothing. So Ebbsfleet seem to be handling us so far. Bainbridge, Kimpioka, and that is an awful ball, and they're through, and Biabe. And we at the moment need to be thankful that Ebbsfleet are wasting opportunities that we are presenting to them. Wesley over the top, we do deal with it. O'Brien out to Pepra over the top, and this is an Angel goal, and that is the goals that Angel scores. It's 1-1, 27th goal of the season. Pepra with another assist, and that's what he likes, the ball over the top and beat the keeper. And really against the runner player, although we have had 7 attempts now, we weren't showing anything early on against Ebbsfleet. I don't think we have been the better team. I do want to tell them to go back out and grab another goal and win this tie. We could have done without the replay because we have fixtures stacking up as the postponements and this replay catch up with us. Kimpioka almost scored a wonderful goal there. Great save. Otranto now in, but that's headed away, and Ebbsfleet now seem to be breaking. Bainbridge brings Biabe down. I thought the card was going to come out then, the red. Adu Pepra gets it away to Angel, who beats his man. Tame shot. Palmer saves that, well, keeps that. I'm not going to make too many changes. Samba and Kimpioka are having great games, but I don't have much in the way to change that about. Let's keep with that. Demand more from those two. Kimpioka, another tame effort. So we have had a couple of chances to put this game to bed. Ebbsfleet now seem to be the ones not causing us problems. Kimpioka though, he's having an absolute shocker. and it's about time we do pull Kimpioka off. I don't have much in the way to bring on, but we're going to put Selly there, and I am going to bring Faig on for the last 10 minutes. 17 shots, and it would be quite upsetting if they do score. Very wasteful. It'd be nice for you to see a game that I see when I play off air. I need to tell them to keep it going. They have been really good apart from the finishing, and now we've got Selly and Faig on. That could change. Palmer's out and his Reed gets that, but Bainbridge fights there and Angel's through. Couldn't put it home. Otranto comes to nothing. Otranto again, plays it in. Selly, and I have no idea what Selly's playing about with there, as though he's taken as though he's doesn't know where the goal is, and because it just looked like a shot. Awful. O'Brien rolls it out to Tal over the top, but Angel's marked. Faig to Angel. Oh, could have won it there. We are in extra time, and so we're going to bring Fontana on. A bit of fresh legs for Gautier, and let's put Selly up front. Do we have 4 in this? We do. Let's bring Cork on. And what to do with Faig? Just drop him back. It's a bit unconventional, but I want to get Selly up front in his position. And Umera break, comes to nothing, end of the highlight, and this looked like it could be going to penalties. Tal, Bainbridge, this could be penalty shootout on a live episode. Egan Thomas, and they're knocking about for fun now, and Cody McDonald had an opportunity to put the game to bed, because we're doing nothing at this moment, and scrambled out, and we're hanging on here. This goes to penalties. So we have Otranto. Simmons isn't on. Gautier isn't on. Adu Pepra, Bainbridge, Angel, Faig, and then the others. I am going to put Selly. We are going to go like that. Selly's only come on. Faig has as well. That's the ones. So McDonald steps up, and it's saved. O'Brien saves, and Otranto, our regular penalty taker, could give us the advantage, and does. The keeper doesn't move, and advantage Alfreton. Egan steps up now for Ebbsfleet, and that's a goal. Keeper almost gets to it. It's 1-1. Angel, our top scorer, steps up and misses completely. It's back to 1-1. Goddard, 2-1. Advantage Ebbsfleet. Adu Pepra. Goal, 2-2. Reed. Goal, 3-2. Advantage Ebbsfleet. Bainbridge. Goal, 3-3. Umera now. Goal, 4-3. We need to score this to stay in the tie, and it's Selly who steps up. And he hits the post, and we're out. That's disappointing. Look at the shots. There were 25 shots, 16 of those on target, and we score 1 goal. Control possession, opportunities to put this to bed, and we lose 4-3 to Ebbsfleet. It was a pleasing performance in the fact that we were playing a team above us in divisions. So that gives us a win, 1-0 at Curzon Ashton, 2 draws and then defeated on penalties. I am hoping that that doesn't give us a hangover going into the Spennymoor game. But what I am going to do, because of the fixture congestion, and because we have had 3 games on there and we've had some games cancelled here, I do need to get through a chunk of these before the next episode. So we're going to get through Spennymoor, Telford, Boston, Hereford, Kidderminster, Altrincham, and then probably come back, get the Chester out the way, and then come back for the game against Gateshead. So that will be the next episode as we play Gateshead and Leamington at the end of February. League shows us with 3 games in hand again and 2 points behind York. So although we won because of the replay, York played and they take the 2-point advantage. And so we are now playing catch up on some of these games. If we go back to the schedule, we will have a very, very busy January, now a very, very busy February before it slows off for March and April, which seems a little bit strange considering we could have played some of these games there, but that's the way it is. So the next time you will see me is the game against Gateshead on the 15th. Thanks for watching.